Welcome aboard Progress Report Airlines Flight 009. I'm your in-flight supervisor, Azaria Vanterpool, and I'll be guiding you through another progressive journey across the expansive landscapes of the Ministries of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, sports and the creative economy, and the progressive realm of small business, entrepreneurship, and cooperatives. For those of you joining us for the first time, on behalf of the flight crew led by Captain Duggins, welcome aboard. To our returning passengers, a warm welcome back. Buckle up, relax, and prepare to soar through the latest achievements of October 2024. Our journey lifts off from the runway of sports, where excitement is at an all-time high with the return of the St. Kitts Department of Sports High School Netball Tournament. Netball has officially returned to high schools after a 6-year hiatus. This October saw the 2024 High School Netball Tournament launch, with 8 schools vying for the championship title, namely the Verchels High School Hawks, the Charles E. Mills Secondary Eagles, the Washington Archibald High School Wildcats, the Bastyr High School Stormers, Gingerland Secondary Panthers, the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College Bulls, Sadler's Secondary Wolves, and the Keon High School Falcons. From the energy on the court to the school pride in the stands, it's inspiring to see our young athletes compete once more. Let's hear from the players, coaches, and fans about this much anticipated comeback.
On behalf of all participating players of the Department of Sports Secondary and Tertiary School Netball Competition 2024, I solemnly swear to play the game in true spirit of sportsmanship and friendship, thus ensuring that the dignity of the game is upheld and that the game is enjoyed by all.
Today we are here to celebrate and honor you. We recognize that sport is indeed important for human development, particularly for the development of young men and women. Physical activity is essential. We also recognize that your academic career can only be improved with your involvement with sports. We also recognize that as social beings, sport is something that will be essential for your development and for your commitment to each other and your communities. And so with all of these areas of importance, we see sports standing at the core of your being and who you are. And at the Ministry of Sports, we recognize, and through our own motto, that essential component. And that is why we say educate, develop, win.
On behalf of the flight crew led by Captain Duggins, we wish all the teams a successful sportsmanlike season, full of school pride. Soar high and stay grounded in integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now changing course and adjusting altitude, gliding over a new celebration, school pride like you've never seen. As we reach our cruising altitude, plug in your headsets for a broadcast from the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee. In preparation for the upcoming carnival season, this month, the committee introduced the contestants for the 2024-2025 Republic Bank Miss Teen St. Kitts and Nevis pageant. Let's meet the 6 talented young women who will be vying for this year's crown, each representing the unique spirit of their schools. Contestant number 1, Kyla Gerald, Miss Sadler's Secondary School. Contestant number 2, Ushadika Francis, Miss Bastyr High School. Contestant number 3, Jonish Rogers, Miss Washington Archibald High School. Contestant number 4, Lajunique Boone, Miss Immaculate Conception Catholic High School. Contestant number 5, Deshanaya Charles, Miss Keyon High School. And contestant number 6, Soraya Williams, Miss Fairchilds High School.
Best of luck to these young ladies as they reach for the crown. We are cruising into a fantastic carnival season with high anticipation for who will be crowned this year's Republic Bank Miss Teen St. Kitts and Nevis. With school spirit and national pride soaring high, kindly keep your seatbelts securely fastened as we now enter the expansive landscape of agriculture, the heart of our island's sustenance. October brought a week of celebration and collaboration in honor of the globally celebrated FAO World Food Day, emphasizing the theme, Right to Foods for a Better Life and a Better Future. Now turn your attention to your screens, where our captain will share the significance of this day for our nation.
Honored citizens, our dedicated agricultural and fisheries communities, and all who cherish the prosperity of St. Kitts and Nevis. Today, we join hands with the global community to celebrate World Food Day under the theme, Right to Food for a Better Life and a Better Future. This is not just a day of reflection. It's a day that calls on us to act. It reminds us that food is more than just sustenance. It is the very foundation of our health, our economy, and our nation's future. In St. Kitts and Nevis, the right to food isn't merely a slogan. It's a national imperative. It's about ensuring that every man, woman, and child has access to safe, nutritious, and adequate food. Food that nourishes the body, fuels our potential, and strengthens the bonds of community. Agriculture and fisheries are the beating heart of this mission. They are the backbone of our nation's food system, providing jobs, sustaining livelihoods, and offering the fresh, locally sourced food that enriches our daily lives. Our government is dedicated to fortifying this backbone. We have invested in initiatives aimed at boosting local food production, reducing our reliance on imports, and empowering small farmers and fishers with the tools and resources they need to thrive. From our greenhouse villages to the hatchery project and the pineapple sucker distribution, we are determined to build a resilient agricultural system that offers diverse, high-value crops. On this World Food Day, I call upon each and every one of you to join this movement. Whether you are a farmer, a fisher, a business owner, or a consumer, you all have a part to play. Together, we can create a future where no one goes hungry, where our food systems are inclusive and efficient, and where agriculture and fisheries continue to drive our national development. A better life and a better future are not just distant dreams, they are within our reach. Let us act now with boldness, and together make them a reality. Thank you, and may we all continue to build a food secure and prosperous St. Kitts and Nevis.
Passengers, as we cruise along, please turn your attention to the screens for highlights from the World Food Day events. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. The SPAC's Agriculture Fair and Exhibition celebrated the richness of our local agriculture with an impressive gathering of farmers, food producers, and artisans. Attendees explored diverse exhibits, sampled fresh, locally grown produce, and engaged with innovative, sustainable farming practices. This event highlighted the vitality and creativity of our agricultural community, leaving a lasting impact on all who participated.
On behalf of the flight crew led by Captain Duggins, we wish to extend congratulations to the Sadler's Secondary School, the victors of the secondary school's cooking competition.
Next up is the Eat Local Awareness Dialogue, which was hosted by the Agro-Processing Unit in St. Kitts. This flagship event, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, encourages residents to connect to their roots by consuming locally sourced foods, creating a resilient food system right here at home. Let's hear from the experts on the significance of local food production.
Agro-processing is a skilled area. It actually involves the value-adding transformation of products, raw material, and also intermediate products from the agriculture, fisheries, and forestry industry. It originates from these industries. There are many products that are processed on the island of St.Kitts and Nevis that can be used to replace imported goods. Some of these, an example of some of these products are fruit drinks, yogurt, chips, dried fruit, herbal products. We also have like smoked chicken, hams, ground beef. We have flour. We also have, even in the cosmetic industry, we have oils, creams, sauces, a variety of products that are processed here. We also have compost made from grasses, that are cut and, used. Very minimal chemical is used on the farm, at the Nevis farm, that is. In fact, about 90 or 95% of the farm is chemical-free. The tree crops, as well as the herbal trees, do not have chemical residue on them. The public could rest assured that the products processed from these items do not have chemical residue.
Then, the High School Education and Awareness Tour, where the Ministry of Agriculture engaged students in meaningful discussions about food security, sustainable agriculture, and the importance of nutrition. Sadler's Secondary School, Keon High, Charles E. Mills Secondary, and the Virtuals High School all had a chance to explore local farming and fishing practices firsthand, gaining a deeper appreciation for the land and sea that nourish us.
I am here this morning with all the high schools of St. Kitts and Nevis as part of the Agriculture Week of activities. They are here basically to look at the procedures involved in slaughtering animals. We have a lot of local farmers that bring animals here every week to be slaughtered for human consumption. So one of the activities that we carry out at the abattoir is post-mortem inspection. That is inspection after slaughter. And ante-mortem inspection before slaughter. Now this is necessary to ensure that the food, the animals or the carcasses that is offered for sale to the general public meet certain standards and are wholesome and safe for the general public to consume. So we are taking the student to the procedures from ante-mortem to post-mortem inspection this morning to highlight the activities of the Environmental Health Department.
As we glide over the Independence Square, we can almost catch the aromas from the Eat Local Food Fair. High quality, fresh, locally produced foods, particularly smoked pork, took center stage, displaying our country's commitment to the CARICOM 25 by 25 agenda. It's all about reducing our food import bill by 25% by 2025, a clear flight path toward food resilience.
At this event, we are highlighting smoked pork and freshly prepared pork by Ogal's Farm. We are highlighting this particular activity and event because we need to address our local farmers and our need to support local farmers and their initiatives. It also helps us as a federation to also focus on our locally grown products instead of imported goods. And Ogal Farm is one of those farmers and producers who actually provide that source of nutrition for our federation.
I'm here today at the Eat Local Day, and I'm here trying out the smoked pork for the first ever time. And I must say that it was well cooked, soft, nice, and it's really good. And I really do hope that the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources can host most of these things so people can come during the lunch hour like me, sitting and relaxing and enjoy some pork.
And what would a journey through agriculture be without celebrating our local food heroes? At the Farmers and Fishers Prize Giving Ceremony, the Ministry of Agriculture honored those who worked tirelessly to secure our food supply. Special congratulations to Darwin Francis, FAO Fisher of the Year, Leon Anthony, Crop Farmer of the Year, and Curving Bradshaw, Livestock Farmer of the Year. Their dedication keeps our communities thriving.
I've been fishing for like 21 years now. Yeah, and I've been putting my service out with the BFC. That's Basque Fisheries, and I do a lot with DMR, a lot of joint projects and other stuff with DMR. You know, that's something I enjoy. You know, well, for me, in this being in this hour here tonight, it's so much really about me. Yes, it got something to do with me, but it's for the future. You know, for the youngsters who are coming up, whether it's the woman or man that joint fishing. You know, it's just something to boost everybody, you know, make everybody see, well, you could come and try to be a fisherman and make a better life out of thing.
It really, I was really surprised, to be honest with you. Really surprised, and you know? Pushed you to go more. And it pushed me to go more and to show other farmers that they can do it, we can do it, and feed the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and those around us.
I mean, I just see Crop farming to me is one of the most sustainable things going on right now in my life. Going forward as a crop farmer, I know there's a lot of challenges that we have been facing, but day by day we will overcome it. Our minister works close beside us, which is a plus for us. But we as farmers have to take it as a business going forward, because we here have to be like as role models for the younger generation going forward. And we farmers have to take it as a business, because farmers need good house, good vehicle, and send the children to university. So it's a good work going forward for farmers, and we know that food security have to be our #1 priority in St. Kitts and Nevis.
I want to say thanks to the PS, Miguel Fleming. I want to say thanks to the minister who gave agriculture a boost. It's a really good boost for the assistance that he have gave to the farmers. It's a very good help, and I hope farmers could put their mind together and push forward, because it's a tremendous help for the farmers, because the minister have done well, and I appreciate him very, very much. This is something good he have done in this ministry, and I want to say thanks to him.
To top off the week, the fish fry and competition at Old Road Fisheries brought the community together to enjoy fresh local seafood, a delicious landing point for our celebration of food and culture.
Congratulations to Siobhan Percival, winner of the fish fry competition. Special thanks to all the participants who made this event a success.
Before we change course, we'd like to highlight an important milestone in our training journey. The Department of Agriculture is dedicated to elevating the capacity of our local farmers as we navigate towards a food-secure St. Kitts and Nevis. In collaboration with the FAO, they recently hosted a technical training session focused on best practices for cultivating sweet peppers. With valuable insights from our expert consultants, the ministry is climbing to new altitudes in agriculture, strengthening knowledge, refining techniques, and making a significant investment in our future.
It is indeed a pleasure for me to be here once again on the Twin Island of St. Kitts and Nevis as we continue with our programs relating to optimizing and improving cultivation systems on the Twin Islands. So we're here today, as we were yesterday, dealing with bell pepper production as to what we need to do, what we're doing now, and what we need to do in order to get improved productivity, especially under our greenhouses. Today we dealt a lot with lettuce production in hydroponics and under greenhouses as well. So the farmers were very, very receptive, as were the extension personnel. And I believe that at this point in time, I think the project has made a tremendous impact as to the perspective that is shared by both these set of farmers as to how they will relate to the production and management of these two particular crops.
We're here in St. Kitts and Nevis to further the work on value chain development for sweet peppers in St. Kitts and lettuce in Nevis. The basis for these trainings of our farmers and producers is underpinned by the notion that the national market is currently undersupplied, and that gap is being filled by imported products in both of these islands within the Federation. So we are trying to improve the capacities, the skill sets of our producers to do so better by improving the market quality, the consistency of supply, and the volumes to be able to fill that gap in the market that we're seeing vast demand. For example, in the year 2022, imports reached almost $2 million, whereas the value of national production was only about $1 million. So the market opportunity there of replacing or substituting those imports is quite substantial. So this is why we're here to encourage producing, but producing better, so that the quality of the product, the quality, the quantity, but more importantly, farmers' productivity could be improved to meet those targets.
To wrap up the month, the Ministry of Agriculture officially commissioned the Bayford's Layer Chicken Breeder Farm and Hatchery. In partnership with the Taiwanese government, this new hatchery will enable us to be fully efficient in local egg production, bridging the gap between our nation's goals and the reality of a food-secure future.
We are here to celebrate the opening of the Bayford's Layer Chicken Breeder Farm and Hatchery. This marks a significant milestone for the poultry sector in St. Kitts and Nevis. I would like to thank Prime Minister Drew and Minister Duggins for their leadership, which has been instrumental in bringing this project to fruition. This facility is a key component of the layer chicken industry sustainable development project. The initiative supports the government's policy of reducing reliance on food imports and the government's policy of reducing and strengthening the food security of island nations.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, marks a significant milestone for agriculture in St. Kitts and Nevis. As we sit here in this wonderful space for the opening of the Layer Chicken Industry Sustainable Development Project at the Bayford's Livestock Center of Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, this project, made possible through the support and the partnership of the Republic of China Taiwan and the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, reflects our shared commitment to advancing agricultural development and food security. The establishment of this chicken hatchery and project is a strategic step forward in strengthening our local poultry industry and reducing dependence on import, while building a sustainable model for future growth. This facility will support farmers by providing high-quality chicks, technical resources, and the infrastructure necessary to elevate poultry production across the Federation. We express our heartfelt gratitude to our partners from Taiwan for their enduring friendship and their dedication to helping us build a self-reliant agricultural sector. And allow me to pause and say again how much we appreciate this, because even now, as you've recently had a typhoon, you are still here showing your commitment, dedication, and support. And so together, we are working not only to nourish our communities, but as you said, to hatch a brighter future.
Here's to achieving our food security goals by 2025 and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, we've touched down safely, completing our journey through the achievements of October. Thank you for flying with Progress Report Airlines, where transformation is always in flight. Until next time, keep soaring high with the spirit of progress and change.